When someone asks ChatGPT to recommend a business, they don't get a list of 10 links. They get one or two direct answers. Traditional SEO distributes clicks across the top 5 results. Rank 5th, and you still capture traffic. But an AI agent returns a single response highlighting just 2 businesses. The remaining distribution drops to 0. There's no page 2. If not named, you don't exist. Digital visibility has moved away from competing for a slot on a page to becoming the exclusive answer in a chat interface. Many businesses find themselves looking at an SEO dashboard full of green indicators, maintaining their Google rankings, yet watching their inbound leads drop. AgenticLens is built specifically to diagnose this gap. It tests whether AI agents can actually read your site and recommend your business to users. Look at this split screen. Your site might have a perfect SEO scorecard, but AgenticLens runs actual customer prompts against AI models to see who gets named. If ChatGPT names a competitor instead of you, you are completely invisible to that audience. The decision is whether you need to pay for daily monitoring through a new SaaS tool or if running a free periodic scan is enough to catch your major blind spots. AgenticLens acts as a diagnostic mirror, showing you that holding a top spot on Google no longer protects you from AI competitors. Once a tool identifies that an AI agent is skipping your business, you have to actually fix the underlying problem. AI agents read pages differently than humans do. They aren't swayed by persuasive rhetoric. They are looking to extract concrete facts. This graphic shows the difference. Marketing language like "we deliver excellence through tailored solutions" sounds great to a human, but contains 0 extractable information. The AI needs the text on the right. "We are an accounting firm serving small businesses in Auckland." You have to rewrite your website copy to explicitly state what services you provide, who your target audience is, and where you operate. The trade-off is clear. Making a site hyper-optimized for AI extraction often leaves the copy feeling rigid, clinical, and far less emotionally engaging for human readers. Generative engine optimization forces you to choose absolute clarity over a creative brand voice on your main landing pages. Beyond the words on the page, the biggest barriers to AI visibility are structural, and they sit out of sight at the server level. Hosting providers like SiteGround and security setups like Cloudflare block AI web crawlers like GPTbot by default. Your site can be perfectly functional and fast for human visitors, but completely locked out when an AI agent attempts to index your business. To fix this, you have to go into your server settings and manually disable these bot blockers to let the AI in. Unblocking these bots exposes your server to heavy automated scraping. This increases your hosting load and freely feeds your proprietary data into LLM training models without compensation. Even if you let the bots in, you have to implement complex structured data like local business or service schema, so the AI doesn't have to guess what your site is about. You generally can't add schema through basic website builders. You usually need to hire a developer or an SEO specialist to map it out. Fixing AI invisibility requires intentionally exposing your infrastructure and spending technical budget. Here is a 2x2 chart to evaluate the fixes AgenticLens suggests, weighing their impact on AI visibility against the effort required to implement them. Rewriting your website copy lands here in the low-effort, medium-impact quadrant. Unblocking bot traffic drops into the low-effort, high-impact quadrant. It's a quick server toggle that completely restores indexing. Adding schema and multi-source citations lands in the high-effort, high-impact quadrant. The overarching trade-off of using AgenticLens is that the software successfully diagnoses the problems and provides the data, but it does not execute the fixes for you. Buying the tool is buying a highly accurate, highly technical to-do list that will require ongoing weekly labor to implement. This flowchart maps out exactly what level of investment you need to make based on your business model. It starts with one question: do you rely on local or direct search for revenue? If you don't rely on direct search, you can skip the paid tools entirely and stick to basic, occasional monitoring. If you do rely on local search, run the free scan. If your score is above 80, you can rely on the free weekly tracking email to save money. If the score is below 50, solo consultants and freelancers can use the $30 starter tier as a high ROI diagnostic tool, identifying the specific blockers and selling the implementation work to invisible clients. For large agencies, the $199 white label tier provides scale, but requires managing client expectations since AI recommendations fluctuate daily compared to stable Google ranks. The tool scales to your capability, provided you have the capacity to do the actual technical work it prescribes. Adapting to generative engine optimization is not a magic bullet. It is a permanent new operational tax on your business. The foundational rules of digital discovery are rapidly shifting underneath businesses, regardless of whether they are paying attention. Traditional SEO optimization must continue, but it no longer exists in a vacuum. Holding a #1 ranking on Google no longer guarantees digital visibility in an era where customers ask ChatGPT instead. AgenticLens proves that AI visibility is measurable and fixable. Whether you pay to monitor it daily or just check it occasionally entirely depends on how much market share you are willing to lose to the void.